Why, hello there, mighty and mundane adventurers alike. Shams Nelson here from Pen and Blade, and I've been getting a lot of questions about the pens I use for drawing my maps, so I thought I'd do a quick video and let you guys know how I feel about these guys. I actually quite like them, just to give you the quick preview and to let you know why. But one of the first things is that it does not bleed through the paper. So, I mean, you can see it through, but it doesn't make marks on the next page. And you can see here, I'll show you guys. So like I did this whole map, on the next page, clean. And it's the same with the other one. So that's one of the biggest things about it. You know, it doesn't bleed through, which I think is really important because, or else it's annoying, man. So it says India ink, apparently. It's waterproof, smudge-proof, and extremely light-fast, which means that it's not going to fade. And I found this to be true because I've had these actually for like over 2 years, and they're still working. I don't use them like a lot. I've been using them a lot more lately, and I've only had a problem with one, which I will show you, and I've kind of fixed it. So I thought what we'd do today is we'll draw some mountains with each of these, and then we shall then you can see the different sizes and stuff in action. So basically we get 4 sizes, and I don't know if they're the naming convention is German or what, but S, F, M, and B. So S I think of small, F I think of fine, M is medium, and B is brush. So that's how I look at it, and you can see the different sizes. They go from largest to smallest here. And honestly, I don't see a huge difference between small S, F, and M, but there is a difference. So let's start off with, you know what? We could start off with the one. Let's start off with small. We'll work our way up. All right. So the small one, the M one, is the one that gave me a little bit of trouble, and I'll show you how I fixed that. So let's just do like, you know what? I'm just gonna do like a couple mountains like that. All right. So boom, easy enough. Should we do the little shadows of the mountain? Alright, so that's the smallest one. Cool. Let's put the cap back on. Doesn't dry out. We're going to F for maybe fine? No? And so you can see there is a difference, but it's kind of subtle. I'm trying to press down around the same amount, so here I'm going a little lighter. So you can get, that's one thing I like about these two, you can get a variation on your line thickness based on how much you press down. So let's grab the medium one. And the medium one, so what happened is this one kind of dried out a little bit, seemingly. I think it's what happened is that the nib, the end, dried out. So it's kind of like a felt feeling, which is another thing I like. I don't know, it won't focus. There we go. So see, this is what I'm talking about. All right, so I was getting kind of like this thing, as if it was drying out, but then you can see it's already starting to come through again. All right, what I did is I just breathe on the tip, and before it actually really worked, and shake it a little bit. I'm actually thinking of dipping it in, there we go, and now I'm kind of pressing hard. So you see, even when I'm pressing hard, it should be thicker than this, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, so they're not perfect, but I mean, like I said, it's like 2 years old, and I'm still able to fix it. I think with the hot water thing, it might fix it. If you guys want to follow up with me in the comments, I can let you know I'll try it out and let you know if that does create a more permanent solution. And so finally we have the brush, and I really like that it comes with this brush one, because that's where you're gonna get, like, if you want to get some really thick lines going, you know, now you have the power. All right, that's all. You know what I'm saying? And then you can get really thin too. You just got to work on your own pressure sensitivity with your hand. It's kind of hard to do while I'm looking at the computer screen, but yeah. So I know these aren't the greatest mountains. Or at the phone screen. I was looking at the phone screen, not the piece of paper, while I was drawing them. So, but that'll give you a rough idea of what these brushes are like, and you can see on the other page, you know, even when I was pressing hard and stuff, nothing came through. All right. So I really do like these guys, and the company is Faber-Castell, Faber-Castell. Where can I find this so I can actually see it, man? Not very smart of them to put their company name under that extra, like, sheet of plastic. So there you go. These are the 4 Pitt Artist Pens in black. And to tell you, actually I've had a bigger set of these where apparently they come in different colors and stuff. I had one that had warm and cool shadow versions of the brushes, so the brush pen, but with in different shades of gray, and they were basically like a warm color and a cool color. So what I wanted to say about that is that I felt like it was kind of unnecessary. I could use like one light gray one, but I kind of like to use the like a pencil or a ballpoint pen to do my shading. I think that looks really nice. And also the warm and the cool grays, they didn't really feel different enough that I would want to use both in the same composition. And in fact, it kind of like the warm and the cool, I don't know, it just, you're probably going to choose one and just use that. So I would say if you want to get one of the grays, just choose a warm or cool, and a lighter color one, not a darker one. And yeah, work with that. I'm actually going to give you guys one more little thing that I like to do. And this is a whiteout pen. This is a little tip for drawing maps. So then you can, if you want to, I probably won't do it here because it takes a while for it to dry. But you can say, all right, let me name these mountains, right? So I'm going to put the name right across here. So let me just, I'm going to use these in a minute, so it should. I think the tip is dry. Maybe I won't be able to show you this, but basically I like to white out a little line and then wait for it to dry, and then I put the name in. So I'll show you an example of this. Okay, I think this one just needs to be put in some hot water and stuff like that, I'm hoping. But anyways, this isn't the review for Bic whiteout pen, but I'll show you where I use this. And obviously you need a wet piece of paper, but here you can see on the Orklands. Now when I zoom in, obviously you can already see that it's, you can see the texture and stuff from it and everything like that. But if you go out, I don't know why my voice got so high, but if you go out, you can see that, that it doesn't look so shabby. It looks pretty nice. Alright, well that's it. Until next time, peace, God bless, and stay fantastic, everyone.